because my gift and the things that I'm meant to do on this earth are very, very big, that God is just holding off for a minute until I get my man, because he's like, if I give you him now, you're going to pour everything you have into him when you need to help the world. So that's why I'm not
Stop lying on God. God ain't never said no shit like that. God told you to fix your insecurities. He ain't never told you you not getting no man because you got so much to give the world. And that's why God ain't stop lying on my God. God,
facts.
I said you are insecure. You're going to stress a man out. And you play a lot of games.
When am I insecure? I have got so secure in my motherfucking self. I wish a nigga would step to me, motherfucker.
When?
Reset. And have I not?
Recently you just got secure.
In the last?
Wait, Paul, go ahead. Wait. So
fuck you.
So he ain't giving you no man. No, he did not tell you that.
I didn't say he's not giving me no man.
All right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to what you're saying. Before we start,
you just said that.
Start with this bullshit. I'm not about to let you lie on none of y'all ladies lie on God. God wants you. He ain't never said God withhold my man. No, you withholding your man with your attitude, your inability to be your inability to be in touch with your femininity.
I know you're not talking to me though, because I don't have a bad attitude. Yes, I seem like I do right now.
I was like, I'm tired. But when your car need an oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife. Period.
Period. Drop that bomb. Boom. It's your boy P. Kimi, keep it real. You know, I always try to keep it real. So today we're going to talk about how this delusional modern woman thinks she fit to be a wife and how my boy straight annihilated her. Like, she delusional. A lot of modern women are not fit to be wives, and we're going to see why here today. Let's get straight into it, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and show your boy some love. Hey.
Are modern women fit to be wives?
Ooh, that's a deep one. I had a question because when we were saying that we wanted to talk about this, my first question was define a modern woman. Are we talking about Cardi B? Are we talking about the typical independent working woman?
Like Cardi B is a wife,
very
with all due
nurturing,
respect,
and I feel like
a wife that is separated.
Love to have a man.
Exactly.
I love a modern woman, just we can get into the topic.
Jennifer, everybody that's doing what modern day women do, y'all making y'all own money from the comments, y'all putting your own self on your own, taking your own trips, you funding your own lifestyle. You all about the gym, your brain, your brand in these books, right? Your body.
So let me say this.
So that's the modern day woman.
So for me, because we're speaking about what you just said, I am someone who obviously makes my own money. I go to the gym, I'm in my books, I have a business, I do my own thing. And within doing my own thing, I have found a way to feel good alone, but that does not mean that I don't want or need a man. I definitely feel like I have the qualities and the traits of a wife. I feel like I'm very nurturing, and I feel like I love to have a man. I also feel like because my gift and the things that I'm meant to do on this earth are very, very big, that God is just holding off for a minute until I get my man, because he's like, if I give you him now, you're going to pour everything you have into him when you need to help the world.
Remember what she just said here, y'all. This is very important.
So that's why I'm not
Stop lying on God. God ain't never said no shit like that. God told you to fix your insecurities. He ain't never told you not getting no man because you got so much to give the world. And that's why God ain't stop lying on my God. God,
facts.
I said you are insecure. You're going to stress a man out. And you play a lot of games.
When am I insecure? I have got so secure in my motherfucking self. I wish a nigga would step to me, motherfucker.
When?
Reset. And have I
so
not?
Recently you just got secure.
In the last.
Wait, Paul, go ahead. Wait. So
fuck you.
Wait,
go.
She going crazy, cursing. What happened to loving, nurturing, all this other stuff? Damn, modern woman.
Go.
You recently stopped being insecure, correct?
Yeah.
What time span? 6 months, 3 months? No. I'm asking a question.
No.
Wait, let me ask this question. In the last 6 months, the last 3 months, just narrow it. Give me a gap. And what space did you stop being insecure?
Listen.
Answer that.
No, because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm not.
She won't even answer the question. Talking about I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Come on, bro.
Insecure until I get a reason to feel insecure about my relationship.
That is valid.
So I'm not just a naturally insecure woman. No, I'm chilling. A nigga could do him. Any man that I've ever been with can attest to that. But then when you start giving me reasons, I should walk away, but I don't. That's the problem. But yes, have I had insecurities in relationships? I will never sit here and tell you that I haven't been insecure in relationships. I have. And that is an inner problem.
Been there. But what I'm trying to say is,
so every nigga that you talk to, so all the relationships that you talk to in your whole entire life, you were never the problem. It was always the nigga. It was always the man that made you insecure. You never made no mistakes. It was never you. It was always the man. That's a flawed logic. And that's what so many women think. Oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was him. Take a look at yourself. It can't always be the opposite sex. If you go somewhere and there's always a problem, obviously you're the problem.
Is because I'm sick of women lying on God. God told me to do this.
Stop trying to say I'm lying on my God.
You are lying.
No, I'm not.
All right, then let me ask you a question.
What?
And give me the buffer. You stopped being insecure in the last 3 months, 6 months, for just pick a time.
What am I telling you? I told you I'm not insecure. I got insecure in relationships.
So when did it stop? You said you used to be, you not no more. When did it stop?
I was insecure when I was in my last relationship.
How long ago has that stopped?
Whatever, like a year.
A year. So you saying in this year God told you got enough to give, so he ain't giving you no man? No, he did not tell you that.
I didn't say he's not giving me no man.
All right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening to what you're saying. Before we start,
you just said that.
Start with this bullshit. I'm not about to let you lie on none of y'all ladies lie on God. God wants you. He ain't never said God withhold my man. No, you withholding your man with your attitude, your inability to be your inability to be in touch with your femininity.
I know you're not talking to me though, because I don't have a bad attitude. Yes, I seem like I do right now.
I was like, ma'am.
As she's attacking me.
She what?
She don't got a bad attitude. Come on, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Being delusional. She delusional. She thinking she don't got a bad attitude, just like she think every relationship was the man's fault and never hers. She delusional. Look how she's screaming and yelling. Can't even have a coherent conversation based on facts and logic instead of emotion. Fellas, this is not what you need. You see women like this, run the other way.
I know. Listen, you're not about to dog walk me on this podcast and paint a bad picture about me.
All right, now what did God tell you?
You six, for real. The truth is, listen to what I'm saying.
What did God tell you?
Listen to that potty mouth. That nigga didn't curse not one time. She been swearing up and down. You would think she a sailor. Damn.
And quite funny.
No, what did God tell you while you yelling?
Let me talk.
Okay,
Let me talk. Seriously, this is not funny because I don't play.
You've been talking
about God, and I have a very spiritual relationship with my God.
And I'm gonna let you lie on God.
I'm not lying on God. Don't ever put that on me.
God ain't never told you got to share your gift with the world, so you can't have no man.
That's not what I said. Like, are you?
Facts.
Listen, this is the problem. Men like to have selective hearing.
No, you like to have selective speaking.
Know what the fuck I said, and it's not what you're painting it to be. What I'm telling you is the walk that God is asking me to walk right now requires for me to be in isolation. It requires for me to be alone. It requires for me to be separated so I can elevate. That's something that you, my friend, have spoken on so many times. And that's all the fuck I'm saying, because there's men that I know want this, and there's men that a man that will be worthy enough to be with me. But right now I'm saying I am required to be in isolation so I can give what I need to give to this motherfucking world. And that is a fact. I have a gift. I'm chosen. And we all know that. So you can kiss my fat, juicy motherfucking asshole.
Wow. Y'all heard that? Wow. She got a gift and she chosen to do what? Curse up and down, swear, and do all this wild stuff. She acting so masculine, you would think he arguing with another man. This is nuts.
What is happening?
Come on, wake
With
up.
my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Are you wife material, modern
Yes.
Right. Now, all
and
of what
everyone's
you
gonna
just
say
said,
no, but I know that I'm wife material, and I don't have to prove it to y'all stanky motherfuckers. I'm a wife.
Okay.
You a wife to who? You ain't got a ring on your finger. You ain't married. Every relationship you had has failed. The guy she talking to is happily married for 16 years. He's talking through life experiences. She's talking through emotion, not facts or logic.
Hey.
Go
So
Jen.
the modern woman
Stop
is
talking
us.
about me.
No, I was looking at your hand because you said you a wife. Why you not
Remember in
wearing
the
your
back
ring?
of the
Because you be.
I lie on God, not in 2024. And
But stop saying I'm lying on God because you don't know what me and God's talks are about, and that's a fact. Yes, all I was saying was God is requiring me to be in isolation in this period of my life, and I understand that I've been in a relationship since I've been 15 years old. I'm a serial monogamous dater. I need space. I need
a serial monogamous dater, and you up here giving people advice on being a wife? What?
time to be alone, and I need time to elevate and grow. That is what I'm being called on to do. Period. So no, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. For the first time in my
All right,
life.
then that answers the first
But
part of
yes.
my question. Modern women are not fit to be a wife.
No,
but she
that
just said
doesn't.
she's not
No,
fit to be a wife.
I never
just
said
said
that. I
You just
never
said that
said
God
I'm not
held
fit.
you back so you could be in isolation.
You see how he's trying to flip and twist my
If
words?
God is holding you back to be in isolation, then that means you're not fit right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Six. I'm saying that right now I need to be alone because I am working on solitude in myself and growing and healing. I am fit to be a wife, and I will be a wife. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But right now,
God said, well, show me the text message.
Facts.
Why did she reach over here? I thought she was about to do it. Like, holy crap.
Facts.
Because these modern day women running around.
This is kind of making the topic back. Let's circle back. Go ahead.
I was trying to find my text message from God. So at this moment, am I supposed to be a wife right now? No, but it doesn't mean I'm not fit to be a wife.
This is true.
So I am fit to be a wife, and
not today.
Not today.
I can still be a wife if the right man came along. Yeah, I could always step up to the plate. Stay ready. So
it don't work like that.
Ready.
It don't work like that. You can't just turn on and off wifehood. And I'm not even gonna let you sit up here.
But I don't turn it off.
You can't.
It's not off. That's my point. It's not off right now. So if the right man stepped to me and it felt right for my life, I would be the right wife. Period.
What? How can you turn on and off wifehood? That's a till death do us part longevity type contract. You can't turn that off. If you're somebody, you know why? You know what that basically means? You're being a fake person. So you get in a relationship, you be everything that person wants you to be in that moment, in that time frame. Eventually, real parts of you gonna start to seek out. And you're gonna be tired of acting and tired of faking. And you're gonna be who you really is. And then he or she is gonna be like, wow, this is who this person really is. And y'all gonna consistently clash because you're not the person that they first met. That's what turning on and off mean, being a fake persona and putting something fake forward when the realness is at the back. And you can't fake forever.
You don't know how to be a... See,
here's
the thing.
I do.
A lot of modern day women don't even know that they're not fit to be a wife.
And you think I'm not fit to be a wife?
Hell no.
That was
Today, no. A breath of fresh air, your transparency. But just because you're transparent about how much bullshit you got inside of you don't mean you fit to be a wife. Just because you can be like, hey, I know I'm this and I'm no, don't mean you fit. That means you're transparent. So you've always been transparent. You've always been good. You've always loved men, like you love and care about
nurturing.
Nurturing. But that don't mean you fit in a lot. That's why we're having this conversation. You're not.
Okay. So what's lacking? What's lacking?
Oh, see, you won't even let me talk. First of all,
facts. So masculine and overpowering the conversation. You won't even let this man lead you. You won't even let this man talk. He's trying to tell you the questions you're asking. You're just jumping out. Oh no, motherfucker! This, I know I'm a wife. If you a wife at 30-something years old, why the hell you ain't married or never been engaged? You're not ready to be a wife. You are a serial dater. You are a monogamous girlfriend. That's what you is. You a long life-term partner as a girlfriend.
Don't do that.
You keep cutting me off. And I'm really trying to help, not just you, because you need probably less help than a lot of women.
I disagree with that.
You needed more help last year, but you've been working on yourself so that you can be the prize. Women always holler, they the prize. Yes, I'm agree. Women are the prize. But you ever been to Dave and Buster or any kind of fair and they say, hey, come play this game for $20 and you win this. And you go, that's all I win for $20 and ain't worth it. Y'all women are the prize, but some of y'all ain't worth it. We don't want your prize. Wow. We don't want your prize. Yes, you're the prize, but we don't want it. Wow. So you don't even understand why. You get what I'm saying? So in the 2024th year of our Lord, I'm not finna sit up here and let these women bash men and degrade us and pretend like we don't need one another, because we do. We do. So that's cut it out. Yeah. Don't independent your ass single to death.
My boy preaching, man. If you watching this, listen to my boy. He preaching, man. He preaching. This is a man that has a successful marriage. Not just talking off emotion, but facts and logic. And it's still bit sprinkle a little bit of morals in there. You heard? Just a little bit of morals.
And that's real. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Jen, let's let Jen talk.
And that's how these independent women is. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Go ahead. No, I was just thinking of like how I see myself in my current relationship is a little bit different. Mind you,
Jen is a taken woman.
There we go.
Any woman that doesn't appreciate a man or feel like they don't need a man, any woman that's ever uttered those words is not fit to be a wife. Any man that's ever uttered, I don't need a man, you're not fit to be a wife because of your attitude. And if you feel like you don't need a man, when you get your man, you're going to treat your man like you don't need him without even knowing it.
Preach.
Whether it's subconsciously, inadvertently, or overtly, you're going to do that. And you're not fit to be a wife. So we can start there. That type of woman is not fit because, again, we need each other. A woman who doesn't understand what her role is not fit to be a wife. Your role is not to challenge your husband. Your role is not to compete with your husband. Your role is not to be an agitator or a nuisance to your husband because he's doing things you don't like.
Facts.
Your role as a wife is to be a homemaker and a spiritual provisioner. The better you are at your job, the better he is at his job. And his job is to provide, to be a leader, and to protect the trajectory of the relationship.
Okay, let me say this really quick, you guys.
That makes sense.
This is something I want
That's big facts, man.
to talk about really seriously. So I see a lot of people talk about this, right? And this is what I want to address. We are in a different time now. Back in the day, women could not work at all. So they had to marry a man so they can survive. Yeah, I think they had it right. They should have kept it like this. Yeah. But anyways, they had to marry a man or whatever the case is just to survive at that point. And so they had traditional roles, which was, I'm not at work all day, so I'm at home, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of...
That's not true. Women did not have to marry a man to survive. So back in the day, women were live with their parents until they were engaged or married and given away to that man. That's why men used to go to parents and go to the father and ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, because the father and the family would take care of that daughter. Daughter can stay at the house till she's 80 years old until she find a man, because they know that when they give this woman away to this man, he is her provider, her protector, he's her everything. So they would keep the daughter there. So that is not true either, what you're talking about.
The children, I'm making sure your lunch is packed, I'm making sure you're good, and I'm here to serve you. Okay? And what I realize is there's other modern men that want a traditional woman, but they don't want to be a traditional man. So you want a woman to come home from a job just like you did, clean, cook, do the laundry, take care of the kids, and handle everything in the household. And you guys are both going to work. Do you see how that don't make sense?
No, it does make sense. And yes, I do want you to do that. And then, because guess what? When a tub or the light break down, you not fixing it.
But that's an everyday job.
Be the hell quiet right now. See, that's the problem.
That's the
problem.
She won't even let him speak. Look how masculine she is. Talking about she fit to be a wife. She'll be arguing in the house with her husband all day. She won't even let the man get his word across. He sat there quietly and let her talk. Look how she's intruding every sentence he utters out, bro.
You delusional.
No,
I don't give a fuck. It's an everyday job for a woman to come home, cook, clean, and take care of the kids, and also go to a job like a man. So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
I have a better question.
Why that happened, and the reason why that was going on back in the day is because a woman was not working. A woman was not going to work every day.
Okay, but my question is, why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about?
That's a perfect question.
About why don't I want to? You know how tiring that is? Have you done that?
First of all,
I do it every day.
First of all, yeah.
First of all,
for
a man, a messy ass man and children.
First of all,
but you know what's the crazy part? She asking her, has she done that? Have you done that? You're not married. You don't have kids. So have you done that? How do you know? And who has a wife cook, clean, wash, laundry, do all that stuff every day? Most people don't even eat dinner in the house every day. Y'all might go out to eat, might have order in. Some days you got to do laundry, maybe once a week on Sunday. You're not doing all that throughout the whole week, every tired day, effortlessly. You're not doing that. And there's certain things that a man have to do in the household that he got to come from work and do this still stuff too. There's different roles. It's called balance.
What?
Yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you.
And you're yelling all the time.
When you yell, then when I yell, you repeat the same thing. I just repeated to you because right now I caught you with your hand in the fish.
But you're always yelling.
He hasn't yelled this whole conversation. I don't know what she's talking about. This whole conversation, she's been delusional, dealing with emotions, not logic or facts.
I just want you to understand that yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's just a sign of frustration and the inability to articulate in a respectful way and make a valid point.
Tell that to yourself.
Okay, I'm not yelling.
But you're not in this moment.
Your point is invalid, and you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Then you want me to cook, clean. First of all, name one woman in real life, not that you about to make up your head, that comes home and cooks every day. No man is even eating every day. Sometimes we're not even hungry. We ate on the way out. So just even that's asinine to even say that. First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles. That's how I know you're not fit to be a wife.
I could not be fit to be a wife, but
exactly, you're not fit to be a wife. You were just screaming all these words how you fit. You're not fit to be a wife. You're a serial dater. That's all you ever gonna be.
Because guess what? I've been a woman. Listen, I've been a woman who lives with a man. And we went 50-50, and I went to work and he went to work. But guess wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50. The laundry wasn't 50-50. The cleaning wasn't 50-50. And that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and then got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. Like literally. And I'm a clean person. If you've been to my house, I'm organized and clean. So every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house. And yes, I do that anyways. But when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job and you don't get time for yourself. And that's why women get burnt out, period. And you're no longer having a relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work and you're making sure you're catering to him. And let me tell you guys all something. I have done that. And I'm not saying that I will never do it, but I'm letting you know that it feels very draining. And I'm not saying I won't do it, but when I'm going 50-50 on you,
I take pride in doing it.
So what?
Woo! She said, I take pride in doing it. You hear that girl, that black, beautiful sister over there. But let's get back to her topic at hand. So if you dating a man that don't want to wash dishes, that don't want to clean, that don't want to take the trash out, that don't want to maintain his house in cleanliness, he is not a man. He is not an alpha man. He is not the man you should be marrying or engaging yourself with because he's not leading that household in the right direction. What person lives in a house and have a woman do all the cleaning, wash every dishes, take out the trash, wipe the walls, wipe the mess down? Don't he's spilling stuff. He just walk over and say she gonna clean it. That's not a right man. That's not a man you're supposed to be engaging yourself with. You picked the wrong man, woman. That's all that says about you. Your choice selection is horrible.
But I don't give a fuck. I think it's
so what?
Okay.
So what? Cool. So what? So what? So what?
I don't understand. Where is the value in that?
Fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Right.
So you don't want to be a woman.
I just
no,
let
you don't want to be a woman because you don't want to train yourself every day.
Azar, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument.
And okay, I don't
so
care.
Stop yelling. You can yell.
Yo, she can't even have a civilized conversation. She's saying she fit to be a wife, y'all. She can't even let the man talk. So aggressive, overpowering the conversation. Every time she feel like she wrong, screaming and shouting and being emotional. Relax, baby girl. Let that man drop them gems on you.
But yelling doesn't mean you win the argument.
It means that I want to yell.
It's just a sign of low intelligence. It means that
I don't have low intelligence.
It's a sign of you signaling that you have low intelligence when you yell instead of just using your inside voice.
Go ahead, say what you want to say.
Fellas, find a woman who loves being a woman and doing womanly things. Ladies, find a man who loves being a man and doing manly things. We are not equal.
Fact.
And that's what's messing the world up because a lot of women believe we're equal.
I don't agree.
I'm not talking about you right now. Right now, I'm in general. When I get to you, I'm going to do like this.
Yep. Let her know.
I'm going to point right at you.
Bite that finger off, motherfucker.
I bet you will, wife. Look at the wife. Biting fingers, slapping people in the hand. Men, find a woman who loves doing womanly things, who take pride in that. Women, find a man who loves doing manly things and take pride in that. We're not created equal. I know a lot of women are pushing this narrative, the most ubiquitous narrative now amongst modern day women. We're equal. We're not. We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. My wife
I love how you said that. Equally important.
Want my duties. Right. No, we're not. Most importantly, to put the propensity inside of her to want to do those things.
That was gonna be
to do those things. He put that inside of her.
Yes, sir.
Want to do those things. She might not feel like it from time to time because we are all human, but she wants to do. I can show you the text message she sent while I was at the gym. Love, she said, who don't like a clean house? Exactly. She wants to do those things. So as a woman, if you don't choose a man who loves being a man, meaning he already loved to do the things he's supposed to do, he look forward to doing, and or you don't induce those qualities out of him, you're the problem, and vice versa. So that's what I was trying to get out there. And you yelling, oh, I got to cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't plan vacation. My wife been on 118 vacations and ain't got to plan none. Ain't got to pay for none. I can go down a long list of all the things she don't do, but she don't care about the things that she don't care about. My wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cooked and I cleaned, and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire. But when your car need an oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
Period. Drop that bomb. Boom. And on top of that, to piggyback off of my boy saying, first of all, she talking about cook, clean, work a job. Now, what about these single mothers that got 2, 3, 4 kids? No man in the household. She got to work, come home, cook dinner for her kids, keep the house clean, make sure this kid go to school. She might got to talk to the principal about this kid, making sure this kid in sports. They still do it for the love of their kids, because they love their kids and they want them to succeed. And she busting her butt. She got to do whatever she got to do to make sure it's good. You're supposed to love your husband the same way. The same way. That's why her logic is flawed.
Okay, so that's great. I love that. Let me just say this though, because I got
it anyway. I just want to say that women need to ask themselves and dive deep for why they're with a man that does not induce that.
And I agree.
Because I think you should want to. It shouldn't even be a thing.
It's real behavior to do.
Men are fighting for women to be what they actually already are.
Mm-hmm.
It's already who you are. And I feel like I'm hearing men say, like, dang, just be only for me. Just be feminine. Just like, I feel like women, in my opinion, women, like, again, I feel like, and I could be wrong and I could get dragged for this, but I feel like women are controlling all of this narrative. Like, I honestly feel like if you take a step back and dive into your femininity and dive into what is real and true about you and who you already naturally are, if you resolve back to who you already are, and then pace yourself and wait for a man who induces that from you, you're better for that exercise than you are for anything else, because that's you in your natural that's what energizes you and makes you pop up and do the dishes or make him a sandwich at 3 a.m. or allows him to be or whatever that masculine thing. It wouldn't be an offense to you.
Exactly. And
yo, she's speaking good. Now you see her, this is a sister that's not using emotion. She's thinking with logic and thinking about how can things be better in the relationship? What roles do I play? How systematically can Black relationships or any relationship further along on the greatest path that it can inspire to reach? This woman right here we looking at, she just thinking about emotions. She wants to be right, overpowering, masculine. Her energy is all off. She's not in touch with her feminine being. Her strongest and the powerful being she could ever be is her feminine being. The helpmate to a man, just like a man's a helpmate to a woman. We're not the same, but we're both equally important. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. I feel like my boy ripped it to her. He let her know what it was. And it's not a battle, but it definitely was a debate about modern women are not fit to be wives. And I feel like he really described that perfectly. Man, be on the lookout. And if you feel like he wrong or you feel like I'm reaching here, let me know in the comments, man. It's P. Keep It Real. You know, I always try to keep it real, man. Like, share, and subscribe.